So I wanted to show everybody what I'm going to take to the North Face tomorrow. I have a total of 10 items. It is 10 items per person per month. My local store is about an hour and a half away at Grove City Outlets. So I have my 10 items and I have more over there to hopefully go back in January. So this is a nice fleece knit sweater, a women's. I had purchased this at a garage sale. The zipper is broken somehow, but I think that's the point of this program. They said they're going to repair the items, so I think this is the kind of stuff they're looking for. Other than that, it's in perfect condition, not worn a lot, and doesn't have much pilling. This is a little girl's fleece jacket. It's kind of thick. It has the fleece on the inside. This I found, or that I found in the Goodwill outlet bins. This I found in the bins as well. It's from the Pittsburgh International Airport, and this must have been some kind of uniform, possibly for transporters or other kind of employees. Even though it's embroidered, they didn't have any things saying that they wouldn't take it. So it is the North Face, and it has the little logo on the side there. So I'm hoping that's okay. I would think if they weren't going to take something specific, they would have mentioned it. I have another youth boys hoodie. I got that at the thrift store for about $2. This most of these other items here I got off of eBay. Some person in Pittsburgh said he bought a storage unit, and he's just trying to get rid of all this assorted clothing. So I paid $35 for 13 items. It was really for 12 items. He threw in an extra hat. So I got 13 items for $35. So I'm going to add those with my few things. So this is a North Face men's jacket. They did say that they were running a holiday special on 3 types of jackets. You would get a bonus of an extra $10. However, I don't have any of those jackets. You'd have to check the website. I know it's the Denali. It's one of those big puffer ones. I think it's called a Nupshi, and the mountain jacket. So I don't have any of those. However, I do have other thick jackets. I would believe retail price out of all this stuff, if it was brand new, would be a couple $100. So these are the rest from the storage unit. The listing was very accurate. There was about 2 shirts I definitely cannot use that did have stains on it, which were listed. The rest are perfectly fine. I just folded them up and made them look a little bit more presentable. This is a men's fleece, like a half or a fourth button up, a men's hoodie. Like I said, these are all very usable still. There was a video I watched, and there were some comments that this lady had done exactly what I'm doing, had gotten things at a discounted price and took them there, and there was a lot of negative comments towards her that that's not what it's for. I just want to say that this stuff that I got out of the bins and from a storage unit, I'm assuming that this was the last resort for these items. If I had not purchased these items, any of them in the bins, the next step is the landfill. So anything is better than the landfill, and if they're gonna take them, then that's on them. Nobody's asking where you got these things, so it's perfectly okay wherever they came from. It's perfectly okay, of course, to recycle your items. Another men's hoodie, and this is more like a polyester, like the Under Armour kind of fabric. That's a North Face. So those are my 10 items. Like I said, retail price, it would be a couple $100 if these things were in the store brand new. However, my total here is, I paid $3. My total is $25. I'm only gonna add, I guess, $1 for this one that I already had. That was my personal sweater. I have, so those are my 10 items. I spent $25. These are my backup items for January. I have a hat, that's the free item he included. That was very nice of him. And I have 2 t-shirts that I absolutely can rescue. There are 3 items I'm gonna try to clean, and if not, those are a complete loss, but I will have made up um, with the value of the other ones. So I will keep you updated. I'm going tomorrow. It's supposed to be 5 degrees in the morning. It's gonna be freezing, but I will go recycle my items. That is my passion. I love to thrift. I love to junk. I love to rescue things and give them a new home and a new life. So $25. Let's see what it can get me tomorrow.